Hello, folks, and welcome to Fandango Friday. I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Beer Reviews. Elbow 88 is in Florida with Elbow 88, and Beverage Ramble is in Georgia with Beverage Ramble. Jean Pierre Claude is in Seductive, Colorado, also known as one of the mountain states. All right, we don't have mountains in Louisiana, but we have some hills.
Can you see? Can you see out my window there?
Yeah, all those trees.
From Stone Mountain, Georgia, we have Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Look at that! Look at those colors there.
Yep. Well, so tonight we're looking at any liquor or liqueur, brand from any country, any strength, doesn't matter. Okay, so I have a product from Puerto Rico, and my friend David gave it to me. He got a great deal on this bottle.
It's got to be rum.
You're right. It's Oak Heart. And it's Bacardi Oak Heart. And it's, what is it, 35% alcohol? I'll post that later. I could be wrong, but it's from Puerto Rico. It's a spice rum. Bacardi's attempt to make a spice rum. And funny thing about it, he got it for $4.99.
How big is the bottle?
$3.75.
Okay, nice.
Now that's a deal, huh? $4.99 for a $3.75.
Yeah.
So that's $9.98 for a full size bottle. You know what? I want to retract that. He paid $3.99.
Even better.
It's like I pay that much in tax here. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Yeah, he got it at International Market in Metairie, Louisiana, and it was $3.99. It's spice rum aged in American oak barrels. Okay, that's what I've got. I'm not going to pour it yet, but I will eventually. There's Jean Pierre's channel link. Now, Elbow has something. Let me see what's
Yes. Good evening, folks. Cheers and welcome to the weekend.
Welcome.
For tonight, I brought some Jack Daniel's Fire.
Whoa!
It's a 375 milliliter. If Dave was here, he wouldn't approve. It's a plastic bottle. But,
Oh yeah, you'd be kicked out the club.
yeah. But anyway,
Why is that so bad? It hurts the flavor or something?
Well, they think that's
residue.
the plastic leach in and makes you die. Okay.
But anyway, that's what I got. I'll just
Hold on, we got mine.
I'll pour a little bit out here. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I tried the Fireball. So I wanted to pick this up just to see how it compares. And so we'll check that out tonight.
Oh, you got the super duper whiskey glass there. Look at you.
Yeah, well, you got to get yourself a couple of Glencairn glasses just to have on hand for occasions like this. That's
35%.
Yes, it is 35% ABV, 70 proof, caramel colored. So yeah, you can see that they do admit to putting some caramel color in there. And
Now we have Dazzling Dave joining from Louisiana. Okay.
all right. So anyway, that's it. It's got that cinnamon aroma right off the bat. So if you guys want to keep going around, I'll wait till next time to taste it and score it and all that stuff.
Dr. Ramble.
Hey guys, how are you? Tonight I am drinking 1792.
Woo! What happened to that?
Nice stuff. Nice.
1792 for my friends. Tonight I'm going to do two things. I have it right now in my glass, and then I'll have it on ice. So I got my other glass, so we'll see the difference. But 1792 small batch right over here. Yes, I made quite a few cocktails after I opened it. When
Yeah.
some people came over my apartment. When people came over my apartment, so I got nothing more to say after that.
And they drank a couple of sips, and John drank all the rest. Now, what is the? Just giving you a hard time. What is the ABV?
It is 98.7 proof. So I guess the ABV is 75. 99.7. So I guess 100 proof. Let's just round it off. 100 proof.
No, we want to be correct. 98.7, you said?
Yeah.
So
99.7%.
Oh, 99.7. Okay, yeah.
Here it is, right here. Oh no,
90.
you're right. 93.
93.
93.7% proof.
Yeah. Okay.
So half of 90 is 45, and half of 3 is 1.5. So that's 46.5. Yeah, well, yeah. We'll say 47% because then we're looking at percentages of a. Yeah, well, that's a nice can. That's a nice can, but I hope you're not mixing.
No, and I'm chasing this tonight with Natty Light. Yes, Mickey's. Woo!
So he's still mixing beer with liquor. Okay. Now, anyway, now we're going to go to Claude.
What's wrong with mixing a beer and a shot?
Oh, no, y'all seem to be interested in that phenomenon.
My brother does it a lot. He mixes Jim Beam with his whatever I bring over to his place. Watch the game, of course.
I'm old school. What is wrong with a good beer, American lager, and a nice shot of VO? I mean, not the whole bottle. Just one or two shots. That is one of the best drinks in the world.
BO,
the good old speakeasies.
You don't like VO? I'm in trouble already because I said VO. I like VO. I thought
he's just playing it. He's kidding around. He's saying BO.
Oh, BO. Oh, I did run 10 miles today, so that could be an issue. I don't know if we have smell-o-vision yet on Zoom here. Anyway, I was in the liquor store today, and I'm a sucker for marketing. Okay, if it's a pretty display and it's a good price, and look at this bottle. Okay, it's called Tin Cup. It doesn't know what it is. Is it a whiskey? Is it a bourbon? It doesn't know what the heck it is. The man who developed this company, this brand, is from Stranahan's. I think I'm saying that right. And that's supposed. I have not had Stranahan's, so I'm going to buy it. But I've understand it. I know it's very expensive. It's pricey, and it's one of you guys got to have a bottle probably.
Well, we'll research it. Well, what is the ABV on that?
It is 84. 84 proof. And it is 84% alcohol by volume. They're correct. And this is Tin Cup. There's a little story behind this. Can I do that real quick, Ron, or you want to move on?
When we come back to it, we'll.
Okay, great little story with this. It even comes with a shot glass on top.
I like that. Yeah.
It's so pretty. It's got a little shot glass on it.
I love that. Don't you? I'm a sucker for good marketing.
Me too.
On every day. All right, can hard guys. Today we bring to the table an old favorite, Weller. Special reserve. Weller. I discovered Weller about 10 years ago as an alternative whiskey. I didn't know much about it. All I knew is that when I got it, it was delicious. You used to be able to get the handles for $36. Now you can't even get those. This is all you can get is one of these guys and run you about $30 now for these. Some places run them off. This is one of those.
Yeah. Now, what's the alcohol by volume on that?
It's 80.
40%. Okay. Wheated whiskey.
Basic. It's a wheated whiskey. It's put up by your Buffalo Trace folk. And it got the Pappy stamp on it, so that's why it got some lunatics like to call it Baby Pappy. I don't know why.
So it's an Irish whiskey, right?
No, it's a bourbon.
Oh,
Bourbon.
All right.
Did you not hear me say?
I thought when you just said Patty, that's why I said that.
No, he meant Pappy Van Winkle.
It's a
Oh,
Pappy.
Pappy, not Patty. Okay, Pappy. Yes.
Stop drinking. Stop eating and drink more. Still something years, man.
It's a long day, man. I was starving, man. So.
It's been 24 hours for everyone, brother. There you have it. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'll give you the taste and all that stuff when we go back around.
All
Right
right.
now, it's a fun moment.
Natural beer. Yeah, natural.
Now, he was
course.
drinking Mickey's balls to the wall.
Your time. You're not going to believe this, Jay. No red lights.
That is amazing.
Not a one. I could not believe it.
That is amazing. Now, he was drinking Mickey's fine malt liquor with balls to the wall, Clue, in honor of baseball, because you want all the balls to go to the wall, if not over.
Baseball season ends tomorrow, right? No, Sunday.
And then I got this other one from Mickey's. I hadn't quite figured out this one, though.
What is that one?
It's another puzzle.
You can show it to us. I hate puzzles and I hate riddles because I'm very bad at that.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Check.
Checkman. Box.
Check man. Ball in the box.
Yeah.
What is that?
Check mail in the box.
Anybody out there knows what this is, just go ahead and chime in and let us know because our brains are fried right now. It's Friday.
Check back, black box. Right.
Check back ball box.
Doesn't
Check
make any
something
sense.
out of the box. Check something out of the box. That's
Listen,
I
Mickey,
need to check something
like
out of
the
the
beer.
box.
Yeah, Mickey's. We like the beer. We don't like all the riddles. Okay, now angry.
I think they're kind of cute, man. You could do a trivia with these.
I know it. It drives me nuts. Okay, and I have Mickey's bottles going back to the mid '90s, and they had all those puzzles on there back then.
Yeah,
Big fan of puzzles for a while.
Yeah, like I was saying, I got bottles back to. I can go get a bottle over in the other room from 1996.
That's the first time I've seen it. I didn't know they had puzzles on their bottle caps. That's cool.
Yeah, only on the bottle caps on the underside. Yeah.
Elbow, you really can't see. You got to peel the little sealer off. So if you just open it, you're not going to see it. But if you look behind the sealer.
And it's only going to be on the 12-ounce bottles because they got the big caps. Now, the other bottles, the cap's too small. Okay, now, so I got this Bacardi Oak Heart. Thank you, David. $3.99 at International Market, the amazing deal of the week. Spice rum. This was introduced. I did some research. It was introduced in 2011. And it was Bacardi's attempt to compete with Captain Morgan Spice rum.
Mention the born on date of that bottle.
Born on date. And it's bottled in Jacksonville, Florida. Born on date.
Yeah, then we discover a date on there. Stamped when it was made. That's what a born on date means.
Oh, really? I thought it meant the date that they hired a new secretary. Okay. Yeah. The 208th day of 2016. The 208th day of 2016. So that's an old bottle. Okay, so here's the story. They introduced this in 2011 as an attempt to compete with the world's most famous spice rum, Captain Morgan. And they came up with a clever name, Bacardi Oak Heart. And Bacardi did their research and development, and in their opinion, of course, it's their opinion, they made a better spice rum than Captain Morgan, which I cannot comment on because I've never had Captain Morgan spice rum. So, but then the sales weren't good. They did all kind of promotions and advertising and all of this. The sales were crummy. So they said, got to be something wrong because we know this is better than Captain Morgan. So they started doing market research. Come to find out, the customers didn't know what Oak Heart was. It was confusing to them, and they weren't going to try to find out. So Bacardi said, okay, let's try something else. So about 3 years ago, they came out with Bacardi Spice Rum. Same product with a different label, Bacardi Spice Rum, and they test marketed it. Guess what they found out? Sales were whoop through the roof in the areas where they test marketed it. They said, okay, that's it. Bye-bye Oak Heart. And they just rebranded it as Bacardi Spice Rum. And now the sales are high, 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 high. And so Claude loves talking about marketing. And it just goes to show you, you do a good job making a product and it doesn't sell. It's not because the product is bad. It's because the customer doesn't understand.
And if people explain it to them, if folks took the time and explained it, they would understand.
Yeah, and I read an article about it, and the Bacardi representative said when they saw Oak Heart, it was just like a blank stare. But when they saw Bacardi Spice Rum, oh, I'm buying that, you know. So, okay, so here it is. They're using different aged rums blended together. Bacardi uses a complex blend. And they're using spices. Now, it says natural flavors, and they say on the website the natural flavors are vanilla and nutmeg. Vanilla and nutmeg. So that's interesting. Okay.
Sounds like something you could make make a fruitcake out of, or add that to a fruitcake mix.
Yeah. So the aroma is your sugarcane rum, you know, your cane sugar, vanilla, and nutmeg. Now I'm going to show the website for what they're showing now. It's not going to be Oak Heart. I'll just show this real fast. So there you go now, rebranded with the Bacardi brand. Still showing the oak barrel with the hatchets. American oak, rum and natural flavor and spices. And
yeah, that stuff is twice as much as what I paid for it now.
Oh yeah, you're not going to find this for $7.98 a bottle. Sorry.
But I thought it was really good. I went back and got a couple more little bottles.
It's a hot item. Hot item.
For something, a premium rum. I'm not a rum person, but I did taste it. I was like, oh, this is pretty good. For a premium rum at that price, I was like, I got to keep it on hand.
I agree. I was really pleased with it the one time I tried it, and I haven't had it since. So let's see. Let's stop with the presentation. And
have y'all seen my bar?
I have.
It's in every video we do here.
I've had Captain Morgan white rum, but I've never had any other. I've only had the white rum, the clear rum.
Now, what's the other? Ron Rico. That's another popular rum, right?
That's kind
of that's from Ron Rico is from
somewhere.
I have to think about that, but it used to be from Seagram's, but they went out of business. So okay, anyway, I think it's Jim Beam bought it. Okay. See the aroma, spices, the flavor. Cheers. Now it warmed a little bit, which is not necessarily a good thing. So it's very heavy cane sugar. Think along the lines of like if you bought a can of pure cane syrup, sugar cane syrup, which you can buy that. This is similar, but then it's not just the sugar cane syrup, it's the alcohol, 35%, and then these various spices, which they don't name. They name the flavors, vanilla and nutmeg, but the other spices, that's all, you're never going to find that out. You're never going to know that.
You taste molasses in it?
Hmm?
You taste molasses in it? Molasses, you know. Like,
yeah, light molasses.
Right.
Light molasses, but not heavy, like dark. No, not dark.
Right.
Medium bodied, semi-sweet finish. This is a really nice product. And I never would have bought it on my own. Honestly, I went to international market and I saw it, but I never bought it because I didn't know what it was. Hey, that fits the story because I was like, what is Oak Heart? What is Oak Heart? And I didn't buy it. So, but now I know what it is and I'm highly recommending it. But you're going to pay about $15 for a bottle, which is still cheap. You know,
you're going to pay more than that. At your Walmart. Your Walmart is $15.99.
still not
That's
bad.
$8 all day long. That's twice the price of what that was. So for the same
Right.
product.
Right, still
And
not
as
bad.
we all know, liquors don't go bad. They don't expire.
They don't expire. So it's a nice product, and even for $16, it's a good deal. Okay,
You
so
told
that's
me a
it.
story, Jay. I think you and Dave told me a story. There was a lady who was moving, and she had all this old bottle of liquor, and she gave it to you, right? The neighbor, right? There was a story you told me. There was a lady. She was like, there's all these bottles of liquor she was getting rid of.
Well, there was a lady next door to me that gave me some stuff,
Right.
but David didn't tell me the story, and I didn't press him on it. But he got a bunch of liquor the other day, last week, an incredible amount from somewhere, and I was like, wow, I could never process through all that. I would never be able to get through all of it.
Garage sales.
Oh, great garage sale.
Or rummage,
yeah.
or estate sales. You know.
Yeah.
I've never been to a garage sale that had liquor. Am I missing something?
That's
Don't
because
feel
you ain't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad, Claude, because
I
I've never
mean-
been to one either.
Anyway, the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire. Now, they call this a liqueur. They say cinnamon liqueur blended with Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey. So they're not calling it a whiskey. I guess once you add sugar, add something to it, you got to call it a liqueur. I'm not quite sure on the rules
Yeah,
on
that's-
that because
That's the law. That's the law. It's a whiskey liqueur. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just
Okay. So anyway, the taste on it is definitely cinnamon. Yeah, you get that cinnamon and sweetness, although maybe not quite as sweet as Fireball. I would have to have them right next to each other to be sure, but it's very similar to Fireball. And trouble is, it's more expensive. So you're paying for the Jack Daniel's name on this, and whether or not you're getting a better drink, I'm not so sure. Because I enjoyed the Fireball, I'm enjoying this. But if it came down to it, and I walked into the store, I may, instead of buying this again, I may just go back with the Fireball if I'm looking for a cinnamon taste whiskey. And another thing I just recently learned was that Jim Beam also makes one,
right.
a cinnamon, and I haven't tried that, so I'll keep a lookout for that as well. But I guess anyway, the cinnamon flavored whiskey is doing well for sales, and I'm going to try it on the rocks here.
Let me say this, Elbow. Let me say this. I tried the JD Tennessee Fire, and it's not as bad. I mean, you get that cinnamon, but it's not overly overpowering like the Fireball, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
Now
So
I
will say that the Fireball, since it's like the front runner, it's like this. It's like the baseline for all cinnamon whiskeys.
The marketing is monstrous on Fireball. In your little liquor store,
yeah.
do you see these gigantic end cap displays? I mean, for
You're
Fireball.
right.
oh yeah,
Right.
everywhere. Posters, any kind of thing. Yeah.
And of course,
Yeah.
they got a big cooler with the Fireball, and you can go get it ice cold, and
Yeah,
awesome.
the
That's just too much.
refrigerated
Just too much for me
machine
to drink.
and all that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen all that with this, but it's a competitor, and I would say it's a good head-to-head. They're very similar. So
Now, Elbow. One
Yes.
main difference between these two, because their ABV is about the same, is that
yeah,
Jack Daniel's Fire uses the old number 7, and
right.
Fireball uses a Canadian whiskey. Yep, there you
They
go.
Just happen to have a bottle handy.
Yeah, he just said.
Yeah.
And when I was on the
Claude, I got one of those little sample bottles that Jay brings all the time. I call it a parade.
right, they threw it at the parade.
They're not using
Parade.
They're
They
not throwing.
traded me for a bottle of water because it
They're
was
not throwing
already.
They're not throwing the beads anymore.
They do that, but they throw. Well, they have Claude. They have
Poetry.
parades where they throw carrots, potatoes, onions. Now, Elbow. The another thing was when I went on the Jack Daniels tour. When I went on the Jack Daniels tour, the tour guide said, "Do you know what we use in this Jack Daniels whiskey?" And of course, no one knew. He said, "What we do is we dump bags and bags of Red Hots and let it soak for a long time." And Red Hots are those little, bead-shaped candies made with cinnamon. And I guess they figured out what the easiest way to do it. Just dump Red Hots in it and then strain it out. And there you go. And it's a really popular product.
Or you can make your own.
Yeah.
Just get a whiskey, put the Red Hots in that whiskey. There you go. Save money.
Let it
Dollar
soak for
Tree.
about,
Dollar Tree.
let it soak for about 5.
Or just drink your whiskey straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a Red
don't say,
Hot whiskey night. There you go.
They don't say if it's natural flavors or not.
Negative.
Natural cinnamon, but whatever they're doing, it's definitely got that cinnamon flavor. And actually, it's even a little easier to go down with some ice. It dilutes a little bit.
Yeah.
Lift up that pinky. There you go.
Now, Elbow, if they use the Red Hots, I think Red Hots does use actual cinnamon, so it would be natural flavor, in an indirect way.
Yeah, because I looked at the website, and I think they said natural cinnamon on the website. Yep. They just don't say anything on the bottle.
Jesus, is it all flavor anyway? I mean, since they're here on the earth and we're living in an organic world.
but artificial flavoring is definitely not natural. But that's another topic.
But isn't it made from natural ingredients?
No, coal tar concocted to taste like grape is not natural. But that's another topic. We don't want to get bogged down in that.
Like
now,
formulated from the earth around us. I mean, are they?
We get that. It's like radiation is natural, but I don't want to drink whiskey that's made with radiation. Okay. Now Beverage Ramble has
this. Yeah. All right. I got 1792 right there. Small batch comes in at
Sean, that looks like my bottle.
Comes in again. I had guests here the other day. Had the people come over. Had a cocktail.
Oh, me, myself, and I.
Yeah, okay.
Me, myself, and I.
I know. They're all stumbling out your door.
What was her name?
Yeah.
My head.
Jeanette.
My head.
So I got it right here in one glass, the plain straight, and I have another here on ice. So as you can see, the
killed the one on ice. You killed the one on ice. You might as well just go ahead and mix them both right now.
No.
Ice is good.
So let's
all right, now let Sean talk. All right,
anyway, as I said, Master Distillery 1792 has an expressive and elegant flavor profile, unmistakably spice, mingles with sweet caramel, vanilla to create a bourbon that is incomparably brash and bold, yet smooth and balanced. And that is what is for sure. Paid $21 for this bottle.
Deal.
Pretty good deal, exactly. I don't know what the average price is on Drizzle or whatever, some other places, but $21, as you can see. Now I'm drinking the one straight right there. You get the aroma. This is the one without the ice. You get the aroma of vanilla and and the sweet caramel. And I've been sipping on this, obviously sipping on it. But it does have a nice, smooth, very easy finish going down. So there's very little burn on this one. So I'm guessing who owns the distillery. Let me check the website. And Jay, you probably could tell me. It's not one of our friends, Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, you might be shocked to hear this, Jean-Pierre, but it's owned by Sazerac, believe it or not.
Yeah. So,
do you see a logo price? It's a rip off. Oops. Kind of want to
Cheers.
give me a second.
Does anyone
This is
know
how
the
like
significance?
the rip off.
Yeah. Does anyone know the significance of the number 1792? Is that when it first started, or
No,
do we know
but
why
I do know
it's?
that. I do know the answer.
John, do you
Is
see
that
that?
the-
Tell the answer. Tell the answer. I don't care. Tell me.
Wasn't the Constitution?
When the distillery was
No,
formed.
it's the year.
Somebody
it's
said,
the-
"Hey, I'm gonna build
No.
one." No,
No, if you,
no.
it's the year that Kentucky. It's the year Kentucky became a state.
Oh, okay.
Okay, very good.
That's cool. Good to know.
Going down really smooth, guys. Really easy. Now, so I dried it like this. Definitely get
What
the
year
caramel.
Louisiana
You get
coming
more of
out?
the vanilla than the caramel in this. What was that, Dave?
Wait, let you know. Talk.
What year was Louisiana a country?
Huh?
Let Sean talk.
So, I don't know. The French influence. Now, I have it here on ice. This is what I so. Cheers now.
Cheers.
Fine.
Obviously, with the ice, the booziness raises up just a notch, a little bit more. Still got that caramel. I'm saying I'm getting more vanilla than caramel. The caramel's right there on this, but if a lot of you, and maybe I need to be doing this more, maybe just have a little, put ice on this and let this thing down instead of drinking it straight. And you look at some of the cocktails that they have, from a Saratoga to the Avenue to a mint julep to a mash bill to all the way down to a typical toddy with tea and a little lime and a cinnamon stick. You know, if you don't have a cinnamon stick, pour some cinnamon into it, or an old fashioned. But for the price you pay for this, $21, and I gave a bottle to my brother. He loved it, and with the bottle I did with my bottle, I just think it's a very enjoyable product. As you well know, and we talked about, and again, for the price, people will say, "Hey, I don't know, $21. Is it really good? Is it bad?" Well, I know a lot of you, some of you on the panel have had this. I'm sure this is really good stuff and quite very enjoyable. So,
Wow, $32.
for what?
Your
21. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you got
for
it.
yours, yeah. It depends on the state territories, yeah. But $21 here in Georgia, plus tax, come out 23. But still, that's a pretty good deal. So, not too bad of a product. And Jay, have you done a taste challenge with 1792?
No, I did duo reviews with David a couple of times. Same thing with Weller. I've never bought any Weller, and I've never bought 1792, but I plan to. But if you came over here and saw my bourbon back stock, you would understand why I
right. Or maybe we do a trade. You give me some of your
no,
stuff.
No. It's done. I just have to process through it. I have to get through the bourbon I have. I don't want to trade. I don't want any. I just got to get through it. It's going to take about 5 or 6 years, but I can do it. Now, Claude is going to present. Now,
I have
David.
my score coming up.
Okay, all right. Now, Claude is going to present his 10 cup, which I see that at Walmart all the time.
I went into a liquor store. They had a monster display of this. I'm a sucker for a good display.
By the way, good movie, 10 Cup.
Kevin
Kevin Costner,
Costner,
Don Johnson, Cheech
Yes.
Marin, Rene Russo. Funny movie.
It's a good movie, especially at the end where he blows the whole game because he has to make that one shot and he keeps dropping the ball till he makes that shot. It's a great movie. If anyone's ever seen it. The bottle is beautiful. It's I don't know what you call it, an octagon, a beveled bottle. It's got corners. It's beautiful. And it's called Tin Cup. And guess what they have on the top, guys? You'll never guess.
A shot glass.
A shot glass.
A tin
A
cup.
shot thimble.
A shot thimble. And this goes, it's named Tin Cup after a little town in western Colorado called Tin Cup. And the miners drank their coffee and all kinds of things out of little tin cups. So I love stuff like this. And This is a little 375 bottle. I was glad. I'm always glad when I can try something new in a smaller bottle. I mean, we all have big bottles of liquor that we'll never touch because we don't like it, and we bought it anyway. It was 375. It was here's my little receipt. I like the 17.99 there, and when you add this great Colorado tax to it, it's $19.65 for a little bottle of whiskey here. So my big question tonight will be, and look at the picture. The webpage is gorgeous, by the way. And the guy who started Stranahan's, which is unbelievably popular here in Colorado. I mean, it's not a cheap whiskey. I see it all the time. I'm going to buy it one of these days when I have a really good sales week or something. But this is it. And so my big question is it a sipper or is it a cocktail? And I made both. I made a Manhattan. I made a lovely
Sipper.
Manhattan. What do you think? Who said sipper?
I think a sipper to me.
Okay. I also made a cocktail. Nothing wrong with ice. I heard some sipper. Okay. So we're going to try it here. You take off your little tin cup, and then you got a nice little wooden top here and a cork bottle here. Love this bottle. It's just this, if you were, they have a big thing on their webpage about this is the whiskey you take with you when you go camping. Something like that. So we're going to do a little shot here. It's a nice little thimble shot. I'll tell you what, the nose, it's caramel. Comes right through. This is a blended whiskey. They want to call it bourbon, but it's not. Legally, you can't do that. Ron knows more about that than me.
It's two different whiskeys. Each aged in a number 3 charred oak barrel. That means a really pretty heavy char, not the heaviest, but pretty heavy. They got a high rye bourbon from Indiana, and they got a Colorado single malt whiskey.
So when I buy something like this, I always wonder, is this something where I got a bargain here for this little bottle for $20? Is it a sipper or is it just save it for cocktails? When you have company out, is this the stuff you get out for the company or the stuff you hide for your own special little needs there? So
I would give the company the cheap stuff and save that for you. For you and Miss Claudia.
Thank you. Anyway, who are we going to toast to? Diana Feinstein died today.
Yes. Rest in peace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cheers to the end of September. And welcome October. Well, we got one more day.
Wow.
Halloween.
Oh, baby.
2 more months. It's 2 more months left. And we're done. The year's over. It's over.
Yes. It's October. It's ready. It's pumpkin beer time.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it has been.
First taste is peppery, caramelly, and strong. The second taste it gets a little smoother on the second. I think this is the kind of whiskey you got to do 2-3 drinks before it gets enjoyable. Okay. Just being honest here. Some whiskeys, you drink it, you love it from the first sip, and some you got to drink it 2-3 times before it becomes palatable. This is one of those. Little cherry, second sip, little cherry flavoring, little citrus. Isn't it funny? Every time you take a second sip or a second drink, it kind of tastes a little different every time. You ever notice that?
Yep.
By the third sip, it's okay, but it's not it's by the. But right up front, there's a reason why this little bottle is only $20. I think I made a Manhattan here. As long as Ron isn't here, I'll keep blabbering. I made a Manhattan here with a ton of cherries, a little cherry juice, a little red vermouth, a lot of ice, and 2 shots of good old tin cup. I have a feeling this is going to be a lot better.
So, Claude, even on the small bottle, they give you a tin cup on the top.
Yes.
Well, I'm
This is
surprised.
this is the 375 milliliter or whatever they call it.
Yeah,
Oh, look
okay.
who's that.
And they
Yes,
still
they
put
give
a
you
tin cup on
They
it.
give you this little tin cup shot glass, which is cute. It's marketed.
Yeah, yeah,
know?
for sure, for sure.
And
Neat.
they
I like
had
that.
what's the next size bottle? 750.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the 750, I probably should have bought the 750. I mean, it's not the
Well,
best
if you like
whiskey I've ever had.
Yeah.
And you guys know I like Crown Royal. I'm a Crown Royal guy. I think it's just for the
Do you like
value.
the regular, or do you like the apple? To me, I can only tolerate the regular and the apple. Can't tolerate the peach or the vanilla.
What is going on? What is going on with flavored whiskeys?
Yeah, they're
What is
blowing
going
up.
on with flavored? I mean, you go into a liquor store
All right,
today.
now, all right,
it's
now,
all
David,
over the
David's
place.
going to present, and then we'll discuss stuff later.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Go, girls. Come on. All right.
What you got going on tonight, Dave?
Gee, you already forgot? I guess it's been that long. You got Weller, Special Reserve, 8% alcohol. Somebody liked it.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is wheated whiskey put out by Buffalo Trace. I'm expecting to get some of the qualities from other Buffalo Trace products. You can see the appearance. It's coming in like a nice golden amber color. It's lacing on alcohol lacing, or some folks will refer to as alcohol legs along the glass. Now, this is one of those hard to get whiskeys.
Can you find it anywhere in my area?
I think Total Ripoff has it right now. I'll have to go see.
Shoot.
Smell comes through. I'm not getting that powerful punch of alcohol that you that kind of abrasiveness that you get from some of the cheaper whiskeys, but just kind of like burns your nostril hairs. Or my hair, my beard hairs. But it smells sweet. It's pleasant. I would liken the smell of this along the lines of Blanton's, if any of y'all had Blanton's.
Yes.
It smells really good. So the taste, just going to give it a sip and drinking it straight, like
Cheers.
in a book. It's got a real clean finish. There's a note going on with it, and the wheat kind of drowns out any kind of like imperfections with this. This is almost a perfect whiskey. I would almost say like this could be Blanton's in another bottle. It's that good. Of course, it's probably half the price of Blanton's. I think the average price of Blanton's around here is going for like
My friend has been going all over town trying to find Blanton's, but he would get it, but he has to buy vodka with it.
Just get
at one store.
Just get Eagle Rare.
Yeah.
Just get Eagle Rare. Eagle Rare is the same. All these, the mash bills on all these whiskeys coming out of Buffalo Trace are the same. So the reason why this one was run up in price value is because it got the Pappy Van Winkle stamp on it. I don't know why. There must be some story behind that. And that's
You
called.
sure that's not the Weller stamp?
No, it's just as they've been stamped. Of course, it's the Weller stamp. I'm just saying it in like terms of whiskey. It got the Pappy stamp.
Oh, yeah, because it's from Buffalo Trace, yeah.
Right. Because they bought Pappy.
Well, they collaborated with them, yes. They didn't actually technically buy them. But
Well, they did, didn't they?
Yeah, well, they came under their thumb, basically. All right, now, so as far as the score here, I'm going to say that the Bacardi Oak Heart, now sold as Bacardi Spice Rum, is a very delicious product. I'm not really a big rum liqueur person, tell you the truth. It's not something I'd be looking to track down, but it was given to me, and I appreciate the gift, David. So, yeah, you said great point, David. What point are you talking about?
I'm not. Brian
No, I
was.
mean the person said you made a great point, but he didn't specify what the point was. Okay,
I don't.
so I'm going to score.
Someone else to figure out what my point is.
I'm going to score. Well, I already said I don't like riddle. I'm going to score the Oak Heart a 94 out of 100. I think it's a most excellent product. I'd rather drink regular Bacardi personally, but it's cool, you know. As far as shout outs and upcoming things tomorrow, Sunday morning at dawn, Sunday morning at 10:30. Well, at dawn, I'll do taste challenges tomorrow. Like tomorrow morning, I'll do a taste challenge with Teeling, small batch, and Jameson Castmate Stout Edition. Thank you, David, for the Castmate Stout Edition. He found another great deal on this. He's finding the deals, people. He is finding the deals.
Can I send you cash, David? You can send me a bottle to here in Georgia.
Sean, I wish I could oblige you, brother, but you know, deals are deals. You know, when you find them, you find them. They're not advertised. You got to visit your sources. You got to see what's out there. You make that decision.
You got connections. You got connections.
Right. So Teeling is going to give it a good run. I don't know who's going to win, but I think I'll be able to tell them. Sunday morning at 10:30 Eastern, we're going to do Stout Sunday, first Sunday of the month, and I have a stout.
How do you guys do that?
Just
We got
do
this.
it.
My stout ready.
You wake up every day and conquer the world. You go out there with the fort and say, "This is going to be I'm going to be the best I can every day from this point on out." And the next day, you're better and better and better.
Right.
And
But I wake up really early to watch baseball.
that's how you do.
Yeah. But anyway, so I'm up already. But yeah, we don't go to. I don't stay up late, Claude. I mean, I'm
3 more days, Jay. 3 more days. Baseball season over. You got 3 more days, and
Right.
then the playoffs start on Tuesday.
Yeah, we
Wild card, right?
already got the harvest moon around here.
Yeah, hey, White Sox. Hey, White Sox. You had a great season.
Go Braves.
Yeah, the best record in baseball.
Yeah, so, you're right. So then
My Mets were trash.
Wednesday, you're right, Jean. Wednesday, we have Joker's Wild Wednesday. Any beer, wine, liqueur, chocolate milk, vanilla, soy milk, water you want to bring.
Belching Beaver, chocolate peanut butter beer.
Yeah, I got to think about. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to bring on Joker's Wild. Then next Friday, we have another Fandango Friday. Any liquor or liqueur, and so that pretty much said, what the hell?
Is that finished yet? Are you done with this?
Oh, how do you drink that stuff?
I just pour it in a glass and then I open my mouth and tilt it and it goes right.
I haven't. Hey Jay, I remember there's another bar used to do that. The Dickles Tabasco. I've been looking around for it. I can't find it.
Well, I got
Uh-oh. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I know. I'm going to be there, God willing.
Are they playing tomorrow? Who are they playing tomorrow?
Alabama, Birmingham.
UAB.
It's Tulane ranked?
They just played USA, then they played UAB.
They'll be ranked if they win tomorrow. All right, now, Sean, I can show you one more thing I got in my closet. I can show it to you if you want to see it. Okay.
Bring it.
Real
Bring it.
fast.
Bring
Right
it.
Yeah, might as well. Christmas is coming.
Go into the vault. Go into the vault.
Okay, Sean, the only thing I got in the closet is this.
Okay, that's the pepper of the comfort. Okay.
Oh, that looks wow! I've never seen that before.
Yeah,
That's high sugared, man.
It's made with Tabasco barrels, aged in Tabasco barrels.
Is that what you use for taking a nice girl on a Louisiana first date? I mean,
Well, now it depends on the girl, but but this bottle was $1.98 for a full size bottle.
What the hell?
oh, how do you sleep at night?
Yeah, come on.
$1.98. Thank you, international market. But you had to buy 2 bottles. See, there's a rub on that. There's a condition. You got to buy 2 bottles, so then you end up paying $3.99 for 2.
How's that equated to $1.98?
How do you get
$1.98 to $1.98?
That's so
$3.60, $3.96.
No, what?
$1.98 and $1.98 is $3.96. $3.99 split in half is $1.99.
Okay, all right. So okay, I'm sorry.
I'll give you $5 right now for both bottles.
No. I have them too.
All right. Anyway, folks, cheers. My last thoughts on Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire. I would give this a 90, an A. If you're looking for a cinnamon flavored whiskey, this won't let you down. But I'm taking off some points because it's expensive compared to Fireball. And I don't know if it's worth the extra dollars, you know.
Plastic or glass?
This is
Yeah.
You know, I hate to admit it there, Dave, but it's plastic, you know, but it's a 375 milliliter size.
Plastic.
And I'm on your side. I would prefer glass, but anyway, I thought I would just sneak by this 1 week with something in plastic, you know.
But if you were on a 20-mile hike, wouldn't you want a plastic bottle?
Yeah, sure, yeah. Or
We had a glass bottle, Claude, and you
or
drink
like
it all.
in Florida,
And
if
you
you were
want to like gut an animal, you could break that glass bottle and just like gut it out and have something to eat over a fire that you did by like, you know, doing the little string.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like
Oh,
Archie and
yeah.
Mike arguing over should you put on one shoe at a time or both shoes after you put on your socks.
Question is that?
Anyway, I would still give it a 90, an A. It's, you know, it's a good product. It's Jack Daniel's. I would just suggest the folks out there, if they want to try a cinnamon whiskey, try the Fireball as well as this, and maybe the Jim Beam as well, and see what you like the best. But
So you're saying that Jack Daniel's produces a product that's equally as good as the other two? That theirs is just the most expensive of all three?
Yeah. I agree. I think you're paying a little extra for that name up top there, Jack.
Let me ask you another question, Elba, while you have that. So what does the cinnamon flavor do to the whiskey? Does it enhance the whiskey, or does it transform the whiskey into another product? Meaning, is it sweeter? Does it make it sweeter and hotter?
Yeah, it kind of transforms it. It's not like you're going to sip on this and you're going to try and taste Old Number 7. I mean, it's there, but you know, the cinnamon is just overriding. It's so if you like cinnamon, you'll probably like this. If you don't like cinnamon, you wouldn't like it. But
that's just one thing I've noticed with a lot of these infused whiskeys that are out there. They're all rocking about 70 or between 60 and 70. And I've noticed that they're sweet, kind of syrupy.
Yeah,
it changes the complexity of the whiskey altogether.
I agree, Dave. You're right.
Kind of moves into like a different category,
because the whiskey is then just a base, you know. But Elbow, you notice that once they came out with Fireball, then now every liquor company is making their cinnamon spice.
Yeah.
It took them a long time to do it. Fireball's been out there a while. Almost like they had a patent owner or something.
Yeah, Fireball has been out since 1984. It was called Dr. McGillicuddy's Fireball.
Yeah. I think this only came out in like 2014 or so. So
see, there you go.
You know,
any promos and show and tell.
Oh yeah. I don't have any specific promos, only just to show that Elbow 88. I do have a channel here on YouTube, so feel free to check it out. And I hope to post some new videos this week. I mean, I should, just keep things updated a little bit. So anyway, yeah, nothing special. I don't have a special show. I was doing a live show for a while.
Dry marks too.
Yeah, I will get back to that live show maybe eventually soon. But anyway, yeah, I got a little channel over there. So when I'll post something new, it'll be up there and you'll see it. But anyway, cheers, folks. Hope you all have a great weekend. And Tennessee Fire, we're getting the weekend started. So cheers.
Excellent.
Cheers.
Would it be bad taste to say Canadian Fire without? No. All right, never mind. All right.
Yay. Tin cup whiskey. It's not the best whiskey. It's a blended whiskey. It's not a sipper whiskey. That's my opinion.
Put a pickle in it.
Say again?
Put a pickle in it.
Put a pickle in it. Will that make it better?
Does a cheap beer.
I like cheap beer. I'm a cheap beer kind of guy. And I like a good whiskey. I'm a Crown Royal guy or a VO or, something like that. I had this and the first sip was really, you saw my face. It's okay.
Yeah.
On it, it's romantic. It's marketed well. It's got a great little, gives you a little shot glass with it and everything like that. It's got the whole.
They're getting you in with the marketing rather than the whiskey itself.
Yeah.
Bad news.
Their big thing is it's in barrels in Indiana, and then they bring it back to Colorado. They add Colorado fresh water. They do the Coors thing, which is still a wonderful beer, Dave. It's not Miller High Life, but it's okay, and it's okay. And I, as a mixed drink, as a Manhattan or an old fashioned or something, it's fine. If you get it on sale, you get it cheap or something. Good, it's a good liquor. Nothing wrong with it. I'll give it an 87.5. I always judge the drinks. Would I buy it again? It's always that little scale. Would you buy it again?
Well, I hear what you're saying, Claude, but this is the scale that works for me. Price versus quality.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The quality there for the price, or can I get something that's better at a cheaper price? For instance, like one of the greatest whiskeys out there that always gets thumbed down and nobody ever talks about and is above bottle and bond, to me, is Wild Turkey 101.
Oh, Wild Turkey's great.
Wrong with Wild Turkey 101.
How about Scotch, Famous Grouse? It's one of the best. I think it's about. Yeah. I like every now and then I get in the mood for just a nice Scotch on the rocks, and
Glenlivet. Glenlivet's a starter anyway.
And it's it's so much cheaper than some of the other stuff, and you can get that when you get that big half-gallon bottle on sale. And you can pour, and it's
good.
Yeah, I don't like those super smoky stuff. Anyway, you try new things. This is the fun part about this. Is this our hobby? Oh God, it's scary, isn't it?
Ooh. But let me show you a bottle of some stuff I got.
Okay, wait. What's the score, Claude? Because somebody called me.
87.5.
Turn your phone off, man. This is more important than phone calls right now.
Yeah, but her house was on fire, and she wanted to know if I could.
I base my score. Would I buy it again? Did I enjoy it? Is it a sipper, or is it something you want to mix in cocktails? Those are my foundations for giving it a score.
Yeah, so they're bringing in a high rye whiskey from Indiana, and they're blending it with single malt
Stranahan's
Scotch from Colorado, and
Mhm.
hey, and there's many different variants of that tin cup. It's not just one product. There's a whole bunch of blends. If you look
You
at the
give me
website.
you give me a long Ron. You give me a long, hard, tough week, and it's Friday night, and it's Father's Day, and my lovely wife bought me this gigantic bottle of Crown Royal. I'm a happy camper.
Was that the original Claude or the Apple version?
We have to have. We don't have enough time tonight. I'm not these
You got too much flavor.
flavored
I agree,
whiskeys.
guys. Let's move on with the reviews.
These flavored whiskeys things. I don't get it. Somebody's got to educate me. I don't get.
Yeah, I'm like you, Claude. I'm like you. But we got to move on. We got to move on because of time.
Can't say lipo. Let's go, man.
All right. Hi.
7 o'clock.
Always good to hang out with Mr. T, Claude, Dave, and Elbow on a Friday night.
Mr. T, a pity fool. Pity fool.
Yes. So the ice version was better than this version right here. Hey, I'm not going anywhere, guys. Believe me, I'm headed right here into the bedroom, and I'm done for the night. So
Good.
Yes.
7:34 on a Friday night. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
No, because Claude, if he's like me, he's got baseball highlights to watch tomorrow morning. Okay, go on, Jean. Go on, Jean. Don't be intimidated, Jean. Don't be
And by the way, there's not a great college football games. And well, yeah, there's one tonight on FS1, Oregon State and Washington. So, or
Man, I might ride my bicycle down to the stadium tomorrow.
But anyway, for $17.92, I think this is good for the price, guys. For those of you watching for this, you're going to get your money's worth for sure. And I'm going to go 93 out of 100 for this one. Very enjoyable. Dave, I'm sure Dave and Jay, I know y'all reviewed this, and y'all probably thought the same way when y'all had this. I think
we have not reviewed it. We reviewed it in off camera. We do that.
So y'all didn't record it. So, but I'm sure y'all gave the same score, right?
Oh, it was something like that. Yeah, we really liked it.
Yeah. So I think it's good for the price. Again, folks, listen, and I'll tell people again. Listen to me, America and the world. You don't have to spend a lot of money for good bourbon or good blended Scotch whiskey or Canadian whiskey. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Always look for the deals. And, again, look at the company who owns it. That's also very, very, very important. Since Sazerac does this, they know that, they don't have their hands involved in it, but they kind of, have their eyes looking and see, what's going on here. But overall, get your money's worth, and I think this is a good product to have. So that's my score right there for that. For our promos coming up, I got 2 Marzen beers. I'm sure y'all saw the Duck Rabbit Marzen.
Yeah.
And I got the Terrapin. I have my stout already ready for Stout Sunday coming up, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. Pacific. The Left Hand American Milk Stout, whatever that is, I call it. It's not the Imperial, so maybe a good thing not to drink an Imperial on a Sunday morning. And as far as Wednesday, I'll have something for Joker's Wild Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern, Pacific. Of course, Eric, Thomas Meadow 75, Eric will also have his Wild Card Wednesday at the same time we're on. Beer Man on Tuesday with beer and cheese, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific. Alex should be coming up at the top of the hour, always on every Fridays. Alex the Beer Master, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific with beer pairings, whatever. And that's about it. Claude, Jay, Dave, Elbow, always a pleasure joining you guys.
Laverne and Shirley at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
Shamil,
Shemazel.
This is my turn.
Asen Pfeffer Incorporated.
This is my turn. All right. Here we go, kids. Again, Weller. Special Reserve. Ain't much to say about it. If you had it, you like it. If you haven't had it, you wish you had it. So, honey, sweet, almost like a twin of a Blanton's.
Except with a high wheat content.
There ain't no high wheat in this.
It's a wheated bourbon.
We got 2 more months left.
It's my review, not yours. The wheat is subtle. It's bringing out a creaminess effect, which is allowing the whiskey to go down very nicely. There's little to no burn with this. I'm going to give this a 97 out of 100.
Woo, woo.
And if you don't like it, go buy your own bottle.
No, I do like it. I like everything. You know me.
So a promo I have, Balmore, 15. Something
Wow.
like
Is that a takeoff on Balmore, the true Scotch, the really good Scotch?
this is really good Scotch.
Okay.
Sorry.
There's another Scotch which is the same, similar name.
Where'd you find Bowmore?
Look at the color.
Whoa.
The last time I saw a color like this in a Scotch, it was a 30-year-old. And
Last time I saw that,
it was
I was
sold,
in
it was
Vietnam.
sold, it was sold for $3,500.
Will you take a check?
But you didn't pay $3,500. You paid probably you probably paid $4.50, right? Okay.
Yeah.
We need a Claude sales technique on that. Like, how much down? You put something down and hit me again next month. You know.
Yeah.
This is still sealed, but it's kind of a I don't know, heavy metallic, almost like a lead container. Balmore, I challenge you to even find a 15-year-old. Challenge you. You're not gonna find it. I bought this.
That looks good. Crack that open right now.
All right. Are you bringing that next week?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
Wouldn't it be funny?
I'll tease you another bottle I've got.
Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if I showed up next Friday with that same bottle and I paid $7.99 for it?
That would be. That would. You know what? That would be so hilarious. That would be like the funniest joke ever. Because you know what? You can't find this. Can't touch this.
Okay. All right.
Oh wait, there's more scotches for another show.
Right.
I will not hold up everyone's time.
But wait, there's more.
There's
Yeah,
more.
there's more. All right. Now, I guess Jean is going to close us out because Jean likes to do closeouts.
Little tune.
With a kazoo.
Come on, man.
No.
Inside joke.
All right. As I said, guys, we got 2 more months left. The year's almost over. October is actually, I know September 3rd is tomorrow, but yeah, we got 200 years or so. Enjoy.
One, get the
Great
first trigger because there's 3 more months left.
3 more.
Yeah.
3 more months left.
Not one.
The last
Not
quarter.
2. 3. So
There's
October.
three.
November, September. But yes. But anyway, this weekend, folks, please enjoy your weekend. The weather, I know it's getting a little cooler now, especially here in Georgia. It's got a little bit cooler.
Yeah. Just
This weekend, the sun's supposed to be out.
What's cooler? 82 degrees?
right instead of 84.
That's right.
But hey,
you know,
no
you got
bloody
Dickies
humidity.
people in the house.
No
No
humidity.
Dickies
So,
folk in the house tonight.
but everybody, enjoy the weekend. Have fun. Enjoy.
Yeah, and I have my windows open right now.
Blends.
Bowmore.
Okay. All right. I'll blend. So.
Make it big. Can't see it.
Oh, by the way, great deal today. $8.99 for this beer I bought.
You bought
But wait, there's more.
Oh man, come on now.
Old
All right.
Milwaukee.
All right, yeah, we went over from Balmore for that. Okay, I get it. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, and Jean, that comes in at a hefty 3.8% alcohol.
Yes, and when us gentlemen get a little bit older, is what we need to be drinking.
Nah, come on.
Or maybe sometimes have a few natural ice or maybe Bud Ice from in between.
And I just want to say to the world as we close out that I bought a 30 pack of Keystone Ice the other day.
What?
Greetings. I have bought the.
Are you kidding me? So that means that beer is back back.
Oh, I mean I'm sorry. I meant to say Keystone Light. Sorry, Keystone Light. I'm sorry. I'm so used to buying Keystone. Yeah, Keystone Light.
Looks like you, just like me, have a lot you've been enjoying this evening. Very well, right?
Well, no, it's not that I'm drunk. No, it's not that
Golden Busters. Yes, sir.
No, it's
Busters and carried on.
All right. It's not that I drank too much.
Milwaukee did an ice beer. You know?
Yeah, it's not that I drank.
Milwaukee ice.
They do an ice beer. Yeah, they do an ice beer. It's not that I drank too much. It's just that
Nobody said that.
No, it's just that I was in a habit of buying Keystone Ice. I always bought Keystone Ice. But no, I did buy Keystone Light, and they had the special artist designed camo cans.
Oh Lord, here we go. Fall for the marketing crap again. The can art. I can't believe it.
Yeah, but it was $19.99 the 30 pack, so I fell for it. All right.
So